Wow. Hi. Maple just gave Bell sound effects in the background unintentionally. Maple! Had to kick Maple out because she's attacking the door. Lately she doesn't want to be with me anymore. Why is that rhyming? Fuck. I. Well. There we go. I hope I can finish the outlines today. Not very fast with pictures when on stream. So I'm trying. If I would just be drawing, like, fuck. Why are there so many layers? If I was just drawing without paying attention to anyone or anything on the side, I would just be silent. But yeah, I would like. There was something I saw last time when I checked references about her, but I'm not certain right now about what it was anymore. Oopsie. Because on the reference that I have, it's so weird. Like on the 3D model compared to like the drawings of her, it always looks very different. It's so weird. Kind of makes no sense. This is circular. Looks like triangles on my drawing. What the fuck? Oh, because it's halved, that's why. I also noticed I didn't sketch the forks. Oopsie. I'm not used to not using my keybinds and clip for the reference. Like stuff looks different everywhere. Every goddamn picture there is. Never looks the same. Reminds me of there was a video on Instagram I saw at some point. I don't remember the name, but they basically used a sound. And it was about a Genshin character being like, I have ulterior motives, so I always ask you to pose nude. Then a guy asks, oh, why is that? And she rips off his clothes and burns them and tells him they are so annoying to draw and unnecessarily vague, and I'm just like, I feel that right now. You have to analyze so hard to understand what's going on with those clothes, man. You make it harder than it's supposed to be. Funniest thing for me is when I stream art streams, I tend to, hi Baronet, repeat myself because sometimes I tell stuff in the beginning and then I repeat myself when my viewers are actually there. So they know how you're doing, buddy. Well, I hope this picture turns out fine. I really do. Oop. Same drawing as the other day? Yes, I'm very slow. You guys asked me to watch the entire process, so I might download all the videos at some point when they are done and cut them into like a sped up version. Just gonna look funny because my model will go crazy on the side. Not slow, detailed, oriented. What do you mean? I'm just trying to get the outline done. It's not detail oriented, this is literally just a step-by-step thing how I draw pictures. It takes me forever. Though this takes longer than usually would, because it's streaming. That's something I actually saw a lot of artists have an issue with. Like when they stream and they draw, they tend to be a lot slower. Because sometimes you just stop drawing because you're so focused on the conversation. It was a joke, way too implying slow without an negative comment. I know, I'm so okay. I'm woohoo, gonna cry now. I know what's sad. It's gonna take a while until Maple makes an appearance on stream again because lately she does not want to be in my room anymore. I have to force her to be in here during the night. Like she sometimes comes by to check, but she doesn't want to be in here. Or anywhere that I am like around or Maru is. It's depressing. I miss my cat, man. And the thing is, my laptop is so loud. I need to get myself a PC, man. I wouldn't even be able to hear her outside of the door. Because my laptop is just... so noisy. Yeah, maybe I get myself a PC soon. Because this noise is actually really fucking irritating sometimes. When I'm just sitting here, like usually I don't like wearing my headset. Because being half deaf and all that, I don't like being unable to hear what's going on around me. Makes me kind of uncomfortable. When I like, for streaming it's necessary so I can like talk and stuff. But like when I'm not doing anything on the side, but just like drawing or something, I like to hear what's going on. And I don't have the luxury of keeping one ear open. Doesn't work for me, sadly. Meatball has grown into an independent cat. I feel like she's more, she's kind of pissed at me because of the vet visits. Like the last 2 times that I took her, like I took her on Monday for an infusion. She gave me a head bump. The moment she just saw the carrier box, she was terrified. And the thing is, this isn't the first time that she's been to the vet, right? I've dragged her there before, and usually like she was really, like she was scared of people in general. But she was really like dealing with it pretty well. But ever since she had her surgery, she's very angry and scared. Like when I went to the vet with her on Monday, she again pooped herself out of fear. She's not happy to be there. And it's just as stressful for me, of course, in that case. Because I worry and I feel so bad for her for doing this to her, but I have to. It happens to me when I go to the office. My laptop has these moments when it goes loud and it's like, shh, you're bothering everyone. Exactly. think I posted a video at some point, like a long time ago, on Discord on the channel with like the noises my laptop sometimes makes. It's really not pleasant. And it's annoying because like it gets louder, of course, when I'm charging it, and I have to charge it every now and then, obviously. But yeah, I wish it wasn't that noisy. It's kind of a main reason why I want a PC. Because this noise is pissing me off. Sometimes it's so overstimulating and I just get into such a foul mood because of it. Oopsie. Teenager, I see. I mean, age-wise, she turned 2 this year, I believe, in the summer. Still need to sketch a fox on there. But yeah, well, I'm trying to give her affection when I get to do so, because usually you're like supposed to give them affection and all that kind of stuff. Trying to give both her and Maru my attention. The problem is she doesn't want it. Like, if I give her attention, she will run off and be grumpy. Earlier I went outside with both of them and she got so mad that I couldn't take the harness off of her, so I mummy grabbed her, you know, the thing where you grab their neck. So I could remove it without her like attacking my hand. And after that I put her into the clothes basket for a few seconds so she would shut up. And I just looked at her and was like, "You done now?" Lifted it away and she was good again. Like, I don't know, maybe she's just so fucking scared because of the VAD, the needles she got injected, because some of them really hurt apparently. So, oopsie. Like, she lets out her anger on Maru quite a lot, but they still play, which is so weird. I don't know, man. They still play, which is really nice, but she's just constantly in a foul mood. Just sucks ass, man. I hope it gets better. Like Friday, for now, it will be her last appointment. She will get another infusion. And then I will will need to keep my eye on her. And at some point, she will need to have another blood test taken to see if her kidney values gotten any better or if they even got worse. If they got worse, there's no hope left for her. If they got better, it might be that she still has a long life ahead of her. But I can't know that yet. Yeah, thank you. I hope so too. It's not nice. Especially because she's so young. Saddest thing is that Maru really wants to be close to her. Like, she comes up to her and initiates, "Hey, what's wrong?" and all that, but Maple is just really angry right now. Not in the mood. Sometimes they play. Today they actually played 3 times as far as I saw, which is really nice. But that doesn't change the fact that most of the day Maple's just really angry. A boo-hoo. Google. Genshin Impact. Picture, please. There are special foxes in Genshin, or are those normal foxes? There are normal foxes and special foxes as far as I can see. Whatever the hell those, they don't even look like foxes, they look like raccoon cat hybrids, something like that. The fuck are those? What are those? I think I saw normal foxes in the character trailer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what those other creatures are. They look very weird. Okay. That's how it is. Ah, well. Maru is in a super cuddle mood lately. I went outside with them today again. And see. Took some pictures. Usual stuff. And one thing I noticed, like before already, is that Maru has a liking for plant fertilizers. Because they smell really awful. The other day, she wanted to steal one of the bags. Like, she smelled it, and then she just grabbed it with her tiny, angry kitten teeth. And she tried to drag it. I know I have to stop her from trying to eat fucking plant fertilizer. Disgusting. I really like foxes. I always wanted Mochi's secrecy. I don't need her to get sick as well, man. Like, I'm glad that so far she is more of a healthy cat. Like, she had diarrhea at some point, but that happens. Can happen. I also discovered that I think she suffers from separation anxiety because after the surgery, kind of, I tried to keep them separate so that Maple can, you know, rest up, get her energy back. And Maru was just so fixated on her. Eating statues of Maru. That's your opinion. Exactly. That's literally how she functions, man. She will just try to eat anything that is nearby. Really bad. But she basically started throwing up whenever I would lock her away. But literally only then she would throw up all her food out of anxiety that I won't come back to pick her up again or something, I guess. And well, what is going on with the clothes there? Do I have the sketch of her legs still? Does not seem like it. Okay. By the way, don't get more cats. It'll get brain damage if I have to keep changing another name. Well, I have bad news for you. My mother was not for it, but Puppet, thanks for the follow. Welcome. My mother didn't agree to it, but my father is going to get a new cat, supposedly for her. I told her that I don't want shit to do with that cat because it's not mine and I already got my hands full with Maple and Maru. I don't need to take care of a third cat. I'm booked out, man. I don't even know what that card is going to be called. I just know it will be there sometime in November. Old cat lady, exactly. It's still funny to me how my mother was so mad at me when I called her grandma the other day. She did not approve, and she was ready to beat my ass. But it was just like, well, in the eyes of my cat, she's basically their grandma, right? It's like, say that again. And you will feel the wrath of my slipper. My mother used to throw her shoes at us whenever she was upset. Funniest story to me is how she threw a plate after my oldest brother at some point. We keep on mentioning it to her, and she's just like, well, the story went like this. Basically, it was about pizza. And my oldest brother was like, I want this one. No, I don't this one. No, I don't want this one anymore. No, I want that one. And at some point, my mother was so pissed that she threw the plate at him with the pizza on it. Core memory. I wasn't alive, but it's still funny to me. Next week I'm gonna be an uncle, and I don't know if I'm prepared. Oh, you're gonna be an uncle. I'm still far from there. I think. I hope. I don't wanna be an auntie just yet. But I don't think it will happen anytime soon in my case. I don't think so. At least you're gonna be the cool uncle. You're gonna show the kid all the Charmanders. All the fucking Charmanders and squirrels. Let the kid choose its starter Pokemon, and based on that you can judge it. You feel so old. Yeah, I would feel old too if I mean, I do feel old, but I would feel even older if I was an auntie already at my age. Luckily, my brother just not recently got a girlfriend. And I would be shocked if they already, like, had kids. Which I doubt would happen because my brother is working and she's, like, writing her master's degree, I think. Sounds like they are really, really far apart age-wise, but I think it's like 3 years or 4 years or something, so that's not bad. You were a Charmander. I've just remembered, yeah, Mystery Dungeon always makes me a Charmander. I didn't want to be a bold lizard, man. At least make me something like Mudkip. I like Mudkip. Mudkip is cute. Oops. Oops. I don't even remember which one of the starters I picked because I remember the first game I played was the golden edition. So I think I had leaf green or fire red. I'm not sure which one it was in my hands once, and I was allowed to start it over. But I don't remember anything after going to the lab for the starter Pokemon. I don't remember. What? So young? I'm not that young anymore. Why am I so young? I wasn't allowed to play video games until I was like, at least, I don't know how old I was. It's a really great question. But I remember I wasn't allowed to play video games until I was, I don't know. I really don't remember how old I was. Quite older already. Like my siblings, my brothers, both were pretty young when they played games. I wasn't allowed to touch consoles. I wasn't even supposed to watch my oldest brother play video games. I secretly watched him though. Anyways, that weird dungeon crawler Pokemon tagged you as a Charmander, so you are a Charmander. Full lizard confirmed. I'm a bald lizard. I do think my first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon playthrough on the DS actually was a Charmander as well. Pretty certain about that actually. I think I chose Pikachu as my partner, but I might be mistaken. The problem is I wouldn't even be able to check because after a certain point in the game, you are capable of switching which Pokemon you are playing. And I know that I switched which Pokemon I was playing. So I don't know what I was anymore. I just think in the second game I actually chose Mudkip as my partner. I'm not wrong. But I feel like it is likely that I chose Pikachu as my partner at some point because it looks kinda cute in the games. Hi, Witata. My first Pokemon was a Charmander, full stop. I think mine was Chikorita. Everyone hated it. Like, I remember everyone hating it. And when I was little, I used to have a thing in my brain that was like, I don't know, if everybody hates this one, I will love it. So I usually chose the one that was like less liked by people. Everyone took the fire starter, Cyndaquil, kind of. And a few took the water one, I don't know its name. But I never really saw people choosing the plant one, and I was like, I like dinosaurs. I like flowers. Well, not really, but it's a cool Pokemon. I like to draw flowers. More than I like flowers. But yeah. That's something I remember. I really don't remember what I took in the fire red leaf green thingy. I really just remember going to the prof and I was like, But I don't know. I could just try to make up something, but I feel like that would be wrong. I really don't remember which one I took. Could have been all three of them, to be honest. But yeah. Chikorita, I mean, weren't those starters all pretty rubbish? They were basically just copy-paste the Generation 1 starters with different designs. Their stats were kind of the same. Charmander and Cyndaquil and the evolution line of those both are the exact same Pokemon, basically, just different designs. They have the same stats, the same move pool, and all that. Same typing, except that I think Charizard is flying last evolution. Cyndaquil last evolution just stays fire. It's nothing else. Just fire. So yeah. They are kind of a downgrade of Gen 1 because Gen 1 at least had like 2 types, I believe. Right? Bulbasaur's last evolution has poison, as far as I remember. I don't know about the turtle. I don't know if it has a second type. I don't remember that one at all. I just know that the turtle last evolution always looked really weird to me. The arms creep me out. I don't like its arms. Fuck. But Gen 1, you have a not dragon turtle with cannons and an onion. Yeah. Second generation was a weasel, crocodile, and a dinosaur. I don't know. I feel like the last evolutions of the first gen look weirder. I don't know. I mean, Charizard is so overused when it comes to merchandise, which is something that bothers me. Charizard has like 2 mega evolutions. It has a Dynamax. So many appearances and whatever. Like Charizard is everywhere. Oopsie. Yeah, it had Mega Evolution, you know, in X and Y, the one that I played with Chess. They added Mega Evolutions, basically an evolution after they already can evolve. Oops. That's not what I wanted. And it has like 2 of them. While most other starters don't even have 1. And Dynamax thingies from Sword and Shield is just a huge version. I never played Sword and Shield, so I have no right to speak. Cannot judge the game, I never played it, I just know that it's apparently trash. I wasn't tempted to buying it. Like with the Assassin's Creed games. I like them, but I like the franchise, but I don't feel like buying it just because of that. Because most of the games that I played after that were kind of eh. Like I'm willing to give the new Pokemon a shot, but my hopes are not that high. They are rather low. I am completely honest here. I don't feel comfortable about the fact that you play a little child. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't like being a little kid. Like, I wish they could, like, at least make you look more mature, but... I mean, in every game you kind of, like, you're supposed to be, like, a 10-year-old, whatever, right? But in this game you legit look like a 10-year-old. My heights are not that high. Small lady. Definitely. I tried on my... I can't call them high heels because they are not even that high, actually. I don't even know what the size is, but... I tried them on because I haven't worn any in, like, such a long time. I was, like, curious if I can still walk in them. The answer is yes. It's like, man, I miss those shoes. They are so pretty. But I don't feel comfortable wearing anything but sneakers when I go outside because my brain is like, what if someone is like chasing after you, stalking you, whatever? If you have like high shoes, you're like making those clack 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 sounds and everybody will find you. I need sneakers so I can make absolutely no sound while I'm walking. kind of shit I worry about. Otherwise, I would just walk around in high shoes most of the time. Because I like what they look like. I think they are pretty. If they're not too high, of course. And if they have like thick, I don't know what you call them, things on the back. Plus, I don't like being tall. That's another issue. I actually like being tiny. Wish I was even a few centimeters smaller. I wish. You know what's you wanna have a story? I don't remember if I told this story before on stream. But basically I have two brothers, right? They are both older than me, but I tend to call one of them just my brother and the other one my oldest brother. Can't change it anyways. I'm okay with mine too, but I wouldn't mind being slightly smaller. I don't know. There's something about being small that I like. It's funny because like when I was younger, people would be like, ha ha ha, you're so small. Especially my oldest sister, because she's like, I don't know, 10 centimeters taller than me or something. And I was like, I don't give a shit. I like being small. Gives me so many options. Can be whatever I want. Kind of in that size. You can always go smaller. If you stomp me hard enough, yeah, maybe just hit my head with a hammer or something. I'm only 212. I've never met someone who's over 180. Actually, most my male friends, or any male that I know in person, range from 160 to 170 mostly. I only have 3 friends. Maybe 4. I just have 3 in my mind right now where I know the size. Which are in the 180-ish region. I have never met someone taller than 180. Not that I'm aware of, at least. But most of my guy friends growing up were like same size as me or slightly taller. Like not even a lot, and they were always like bragging about a few centimeters. It was like, dude. I don't even have to tiptoe to look you in the eyes. Male German height is 180. Said Earth doesn't go outside since she finished primary school. That's not true. I don't even know which school primary is. No, primary is the first one, right? I had a lot of male friends in high school. I'd hang out with them every weekend. Until someone destroyed it for me and kind of got rid of all my friends. Because they got so scared of him that they didn't even want to look at me anymore. It was very sad. I would legit hang out with them every weekend. That was fun. We'd just sit there and just talk or just stare into the air. How tall is Gareth? I have no idea. Ritata, how tall are you? I have no fucking clue. Teeny weeny. It's a shrimp. Without hair. Hair makes... If he puts his hair up, he would be at least 3 meters tall or something. Yeah, we want centimeters. Fuck your feet, man. I hate this. I hate foot measurements. Can just round it up to 180. You know what really pisses me off? In my ID, it says... Wait, let me go get my ID. I have to check. I have to check what size it's saying. Yeehaw. Okay, let me check. Is that ugly as mugshot of me? Where's my size? Did I remove it? Come on, I know it's written somewhere. It's supposed to be somewhere at least. There it is. It says I'm 162 centimeters. That's not true. I was wearing shoes with like thick soles. I'm still so mad at this. I'm not 162 centimeters. I'm 160, man. I'm not 162. Why are they lying? It was like the lady that was like when I went to get my passport. Passport. Yeah, my ID is on the passport. Even though this passport is empty, it's pathetic. And do I have to get a new one? In 3 years. Well, 2 basically. Oh. Got a passport because like when I got it I was supposed to travel quite a bit. That didn't happen. Now it's just empty. But anyways, the lady there was like looking at me and he was like, "How tall are you?" And I was like, "Well, I have shoes on, so I'm a little bit taller right now, but I'm actually 160." And she just stares at me, stares at my shoes, stares at me again and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just write down 162." And the last time I got my stupid passport updated, was like, well, my size in the passport is basically incorrect. I'm not 162, I'm 160. And she was like, 162. The funny thing is, I went to get like, when I got my ID, at some point, like I think the same year, my little sister had to get hers renewed. So she was like, "Can you go there with me? So I'm not alone, right?" And I'm used to her being like too shy to speak in public. There's a fucking bug on my desk. So when they asked her her size, I was like, she's 160. She's actually 159.5. She's smaller than me by 5 millimeters. I'm jealous. And she just looked at me and was mad. Now it's 160 in her passport. I ruined it for her. She wanted another number. Oh, fuck. The fuck kind of number is that blue? I haven't measured myself in a long time. I don't want anyone to prove me wrong and tell me that I'm actually 162. I don't want to be taller than 160. I love when my mother tries to bully me with my size. Because she's like tall. My father is the dwarf in the family. His genes were stronger. And she's like, hey, you're so smart. I'm like, yes, yes I am. Cannot bully me with something I'm proud of. Anyways, I was about to tell a story. You guys distracted me with sizes, me. Anyways, you know, I have two brothers. One is at least 10 years older than me, if I'm not mistaken. Well, not exactly 10, unless I think a little bit less than 10, but almost 10. The other one, no fucking idea how old he is. But he's older than me as well, that much I know. And basically, I used to have a really, really bad relationship with that brother. Like, my oldest always was like the best one of all of us siblings. Even the favorite of our parents, which I totally understand. He's amazing. But anyways, my other brother and I used to really not get along when I was younger. Like, I don't know, he just really legit hated me, and at some point he started to hate my little sister, and he kind of forgot about me. And just started to sound like kind of far, far away. I went to Shrek thingy. Yeah, I need to get a good microphone for not too expensive, and then I have to figure out how to set it up. And then I have to get a PC as well, so you guys can hear my beautiful angelic voice in HQ. Make your ears bleed with my screaming. I will never ever get an ASMR microphone because those things are fucking disgusting. Sorry to all the people who like ASMR. I can't stand it. That's why I mute when I drink and all that. What I don't like, I don't have to do to others, right? Does my sound better, or do I still sound awful? Because I don't know why that is. It's literally just my microphone. I wish I had friends who had a lot of experience in streaming, so I could like get more help regarding setups and stuff. I find YouTube tutorials sometimes to be really confusing if you don't have like the knowledge that the people have that like post those videos. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyways, there was a time when my brother, like, he had some bad development as a kid. He was also heavily bullied and all that kind of stuff. Developed rather slow to the rest of us. So he has like a childlike personality. Because he didn't get to learn certain things due to being left out and all that stuff. And that kind of caused a lot of problems between us when we were kids. Where's the sketch? And at some point he was about to like be really aggressive towards my little sister. And even though I couldn't stand her for shit back then, she was a pain in my ass when she was little. She was still my sister, and like, I defend my siblings with my fucking life. Usually. If they don't fuck up in a certain way. And I kind of draw his attention to me with that. And back then there was like a couch nearby where that happened. And I just remembered to like tell him to stop because he's hurting her. And then he came towards me, and I was like really small still back then, and he was a guy, and guys are just generally stronger than girls, right? And basically what happened is that he started to choke me, press me on the sofa, and like press a shoe into my face, so I couldn't breathe anymore. And when I was about to pass out, my oldest brother shouted at him, and he just dropped it. Got scared. Because my brother's the kind of person who's like really calm and friendly and silent, but once he gets mad, oh, you're fucked up. Well, that's like one time my brother almost, like, could have killed me if my oldest brother wouldn't have been around. So, anyways, over the years he kind of started to mature more and kind of understand that he did some really bad shit in the past, and he still acts up sometimes like a little kid, but like it got better. And with age you kind of start to understand why some people hang behind or act the way that they do. Like, it doesn't always have to be excused, but he tries to change, which is good. And anyways, he's getting 2 kitties tomorrow. And yesterday he asked me if I could come with him. The thing is, the place where he gets the cats from, like he gets them gifted from a friend or something. It's a girl. I don't know what's between them. I don't care because it's none of my business, but he asked me to come with him because my father decided to drive him there. And he said, like, it would be so embarrassing for him if it's just our father there and him and the girl. And I was like, well, some part I understand where he's coming from. And I was like, well, I wouldn't mind. The problem is I have work and I don't like leaving my cats in someone else's hand because they are my responsibility. And then there's also the fact that I am very heavily travel sick lately. Like, I can't handle it at all. Go somewhere. So I'm like, part of me wants to go because like I understand where he's coming from. But at the same time, the total amount of hours we would drive would be 10 hours. 5 to get there and 5 back. And then you also have to consider that he will probably talk to her for a bit. And my father will of course want to go out and eat somewhere. So that's another who knows how many hours. And then we would come back like really late at night. If we leave at like 7 a.m. and I'm like, I'd lose an entire day and I would feel like I'm dying from a 10-hour car drive. Like, I die after 1 hour already. Like, I get why you ask, but and I feel so guilty when I told him. I was like, if I could separate myself into 2 beings, I would say, yeah, sure, go take one with you. But I hate being travel sick. I party. I don't like driving in cars. Makes me feel uncomfortable. We finished the art today. I'm so psyched. No, I don't think we're gonna finish it. I'm trying to finish the line art. How I'm doing? I'm okay. My mother's trying to gas me right now. I can smell the wood burning. Gotta message her that she's trying to gas me up here, man. Ugh. Message sent. Close fucking phone on the clock. Are you doing like shit? Oh no, I'm doing okay. There is no schedule yet because I have to go to the vet on Friday, and if they are doing like shit they say, yeah, then it's okay. We should start asking each other. I mean, if we would start asking each other like how bad are you doing, we would all turn out to be used as emotional support thingies, which I don't think would be very healthy because we are not qualified for that. positivity. Like that. I mean, we're so programmed to say, nah, I'm fine. I mean, I post stuff on Discord and all that, and I mean, you guys are pretty aware of what's going on in my life. I'm not keeping it a big secret. I mean, it's just about my cat, so yeah. April's avoiding me, which makes me sad. There you go. But oh well. Can't be changed. Gee, fuck. Ugh. Hate having slime in my throat. I didn't upload a schedule yet because of the appointment on Friday, and I was like, you know, if I get like really bad news on Friday, I don't want to stream, obviously. And I hate having to be like, okay, well, sorry, today's stream's not gonna happen, because I feel like even if that is like maybe less the case, but if there's someone looking forward to a certain stream, I feel so guilty for like canceling it. Like in my case, I guess it mostly happens with the art streams that people really look forward to. But I hate doing that. It makes me feel so guilty whenever that happens. Not to mention, the thing is, I really do want to stream, but a lot of times there's just shit coming in between me and streaming. And then I'm actually really in a foul mood when I looked forward to the stream. It's like usually when Twitch has some issues and I resolve it on the same day, I usually end up not streaming because my mood is just so bad. I don't want to jump into stream when I'm like not in a good mood. Because I'm worried that I don't snap out of it, even if I try really hard. And there have been a few times when I streamed when I wasn't like at my best. Like when there was just too much on my mind. And I hate all of those streams. Like, I could not rewatch them. Hello? What's that not working? Like, there were legit a few streams where I was like, God, I'm so close to just like deleting them. But at the same time, like, maybe it's just me who thinks they are really bad sometimes. Bye. Fox does not look really Genshin, but oh well. It's a baby fox. Okay? It's a little baby. Baby. Trying to make out what those fucking clothes are. So much going on. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe I gonna go get myself. Oh god, what did I do? Oops. Maybe I'm gonna go get myself a PC soon. Because this laptop noise is so irritating. I hate it. I can hear it despite my headset. Shh. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to live in peace and you're bothering me. Worst part is that after streaming, usually it goes brrrr. And that sound scares me. Don't want it to break on me. Hydrate. Sure. What? Cold water. The water is kind of cold tonight. was thinking about like you know, Halloween being like spooky season stuff. Are there any spooky, scary stories I can tell? Well, my spooky, scary stories are all about creepy guys hitting on me. I'm still curious what the guy on my way to France had in mind when he asked me to come with him. That he'd pay for my ticket. Like, I can't get that moment out of my head, but more out of curiosity. Because I'm like, was it like a human what's the word for it if you talk about a person? Human trafficant? Is that what you call them? Did he try to sell me off to some dude after I come with him? Why else would he ask me to come with him like that? That's so weird. It was still one of the weirdest things happening to me. I'm really curious. Curiosity kills the cat. It's a good thing I didn't go with him. Imagine if I did, maybe I would have been all over the news. I'm not curious, that's why I'm alive. I'm curious and I'm alive. You can't be both. You know, the thing that makes me like extra curious about is that his companion seemed so fucking clueless of what's going on all the time. Which is why I was like, there's no way. You lazy, you have dreadlocks to choke your enemies with, that's why you're still alive, Rita. Your dreads are so long. You literally sit on your hair. You don't need a chair, you're just gonna weave a chair out of your hair. I think dreadlocks can look kinda nice, but at the same time I would never get them because I don't wanna experience the pain of trying to get rid of them afterwards. Not to mention washing them in my brain is kinda nasty. You have those soggy, dirty noodles hanging down your scalp. What? No, okay, I can tell you one thing that is creepy, but like not in a scary way. You know how like going to university, you expect that most people are like in their 20s, right? I had a few people in my school who were like, I was like back then I was like 18 already. And I had people in my class who were like the same age as my little sister back then, so well, almost the same age, I don't remember. No, a bit older, but still. I think I had one girl in my class that I kind of befriended. Like she was part of the friends group that I formed in the last year. She was 16, which was like so fucking young to be in at school. Because most people in my class were like 17, 18, right? There were some even who were like in their 20s already. Because they took longer, but still. University, you usually expect people to be like in their 20s or older, right? The thing is, like, they might be. And you go there and you see all those teenagers that still go to like to school. Like you used to. And then those teenagers they look at you or like they might even hit on you. And in my brain I was like, dude, I'm legit probably at least 5 years older than you. If not more. Even if I look like a teenager. That's always so awkward. Like, I feel like at a certain time when you stop aging for a bit, appearance-wise, that shit's creepy. Bit older means how much older? 4 or 5 years. That's what the kids these days say about you. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how old the people in my university are. Sometimes I wonder if they are younger than me, but I also kind of expect them to be older because usually, like for a while I used to be one of the younger folks, but at some point, at least in the school before university, I was part of the older group. I'm not kidding, 18. I don't remember how old I was when I graduated from that school. Probably 18 or something, I don't know. So long ago. I don't remember how old I was. I just know that at some point... it was quite a while ago. I'm certainly not in the 10s anymore. That much is for certain. There's no 1 and no 0 in my age. Grandma. What was I doing? Yeah. Always weird. And my little sister had a story like that as well. She was like walking to university and there were like kids jumping around. And one of them walked up to her and was like, "Hey, I have so many followers on TikTok. I'm a photographer. Can I take some pictures of you? I'm very good at it." And she was like, "Good for you," and kept walking. Those kids were probably like 16 or something. I can't believe the age of my younger sister. She's stuck at like 9 for me. She never got over the number 9. Or 14 or something. I don't know, 12. My brain can't comprehend her age. Kind of makes me forget even more of my age. She's stuck for me. She's always going to remain a baby in my brain. It's so weird. Baby! Creepy stories, eh? Can't think of stuff. I remember one time I walked down when it was fully dark, there was absolutely no light, and then suddenly it flashed up. But there was no thunder or anything, or anyone turning lights on and off. There was nothing. I just suddenly saw the entire room like flashing up. And that scared shit out of me because the light came from behind me. I remember that, but I have a theory because back then my little sister had those fucking annoying shoes that would blink when you walk, but they were broken. So my guess is that maybe one of them just went flash. But that theory also makes no sense because they would like flicker, you know, they would like beep, 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 with the light. But the flash was just one flash. Which is why I'm kind of unsure if that was the case. That was one thing that I remember that scared the shit out of me. That's so silly. Oh shit. Actually, there's one other thing that I can't think of, but that's not something that's about me personally. Like in our house, At night, it sometimes sounds like there's somebody walking around, but there's nobody walking around. But that can also just be the wood cracking, right? But it legit sounds like someone is walking past your room, even though there's nobody there. And that's even not always happening, just sometimes. Or one other thing. You know the night that like Luna died? That was like when I was on Instagram and I was like thinking about announcing that I'm gonna take a break. Because first of Neko and then Luna. Funny thing is that if Wi-Fi is dead. The funny thing is that I posted the message and she was still alive back then, I think, when I was writing it. I brought her downstairs. Basically, my mother told me to bring her downstairs. I wrote the message and I posted it. And then I just stared and I realized that the light in my room has gone off. Like, I have this little... there's this fake candle in my room that is like it's pretending to be a candle. It's powered by a battery. And I had that thing on during the night so that I could see when I wake up in case there's something going on with Luna. That thing turned off on its own. And I didn't realize it until a while later. Because I was just so lost in thought about what just happened. And a few minutes later, my mother came upstairs and told me that the dog died in her arms. And I was just like, seriously? Just when I posted it, like, I don't know if she's going to be fine, she just died. The exact same moment, I kind of received a comment from someone saying they hope that she will do it, like, make it. And then the next day I noticed, I was like, right, the candle turned off, right? So I checked, and it was still, like, full power. Like, what the fuck? My dog trying to tell me something before she died. Then it's about, like, believing in those things, but I was like, is this coincidence? I haven't turned that candle on ever since, because I'm a little bit freaked out by it. It's been standing on my window ever since. Not touched it since. Like, this is weird. Doggo telling me I'm next. That was my middle finger. Your Wi-Fi is there, okay? Thanks for checking by anyways. Well, I'm getting somewhere with the lines. I would say. Pretty much. The best. Third. It was a demon. One never knows. When one can't see. Maybe. Who knows? I don't even remember if... Probably Maple was in my room as well, but like... I barely remember stuff anymore because I was just so fucking sad those weeks. Most stuff is just not in my brain anymore. Trauma. Stay all the while if I had a new place set up. Hopefully by end of the month. Sure. See you. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Do you guys have any creepy stories that happened to you? I like listening to them. I have a few friends who have like really fucking creepy stories they told me before. Give the cats pets. Well, Maru is on the scratching tree thingy, and Maple is not in the room because she's avoiding me. She's probably upstairs. Most likely. Most likely she's upstairs. She doesn't want to be near me these days. Mentally give them all the time. thinking about her non-stop. All the time. By the way, can you hear the music? Or is it too silent? I wasn't sure. Just what? Just, but it's enough to hear and make it a bit louder. I just turned it down a bit because there were some songs that were a bit louder than most of the ones in the playlist. And I didn't want them to kind of make me mute. Bye. Yeah, bye. Why did this just sound like Zelda music for a second there? I expected that song just now and it did not happen. Wahoo! Sad that Mario's voice is so American. I wish she would have tried to give him an accent to some extent, at least to make him feel more like Mario. Fuck. My work, what is it called? Contract has been extended for a year. Isn't that great? Means more money. That means I can actually buy myself a PC. I'm allowed to do that. Because I will earn the money back. So I don't have to listen to my laptop's loudest noises anymore. That's the main reason. PC. Aside the performance, of course. My model had like a tongue ringing. Would see me blub quite a lot because sometimes I just stick my tongue out slightly while I'm working and stuff. For no fucking reason. Grrr. Legs. There's some stuff I was thinking about drawing, but I have stuff that I want to finish first, and then there's the question. Still have to come up with something for university. For one of the projects, I have no fucking clue what to do. Can't possibly work on another VTuber model. My art style is not accepted. It's the main problem with projects for me. I hate asking about art projects because of the way that they hate anime-ish art styles. Sucks ass, man. So much. People like this. Why are they like this? Always so salty about the art style. Seriously. So for the horror games, I guess I'm gonna play this I don't know the name, the assassin one. Something with M. Head parts. And then I need to decide for maybe a second one. So there's like 2 different ones. I guess that would be more fun. Not sure. I will decide when to play them after the vet appointment, depending on how I feel. Also because I wanna play Ori still on the weekend. Choose side view. Look at you. Aha, I see. I see. Somewhat excited for the horror horror games, but I know how I am when I play horror games. Expect too much. When I find a hiding spot, I usually don't like leaving it. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rich. Line work. Line says no. Line does not want to work. This line not straight enough. It's gonna be fun drawing all this stuff, like colors and shit. Jesus Christ. Let me check if there's a cat in front of my door. I just heard a very scary sound. Guess there was nothing. My door just kind of opened on its own or something. My cat was jumping too, though, Maru. Does she have nail polish on? Am I seeing this right? I seeing this right? Is that nail polish my eyes are seeing? Maybe. There's a Helluva Boss episode coming out today, I think. Gotta watch that after stream if it's out already. God dang, man. Excited. I would like to draw fan art of that stuff, but I feel like it doesn't really work because those characters have a very specific art style to them. That doesn't look too well if you draw it in your own. That makes sense? If that makes any fucking sense. Yes, boy. Go there, and all the way over there, and then I draw the line. Yes. Can't wait to see the finished line art of this piece. kind of wondering how it will turn out myself. So far, I kind of like what it looks like. Remember when I was younger, when I decided to take violin classes, I was always dreaming about writing my own music at some point. But honestly, I don't feel like I would know how to do that. It's harder. Looks like up with something that sounds good and not like something that already exists. Like, that's one thing I always worry about. Sometimes I have like a melody in my head and I really like this melody. And I feel like I've heard it somewhere before, but I can't remember, and at some point I find out where I heard it before, and then I've... Imagine if I would have used that melody to make something on my own. Wouldn't have been good. Something I would be very terrified of, man. Having it sound too much like something that already exists. I mean, it's similar. It's something that's also existing with art. I feel like the other picture that I have in work that I will upload once I have it done. I wrote about it some point on Twitch. What the fuck, Twitter. The pose came into my head because it's a really like basic pose for what I'm drawing. Something that probably most people have in their head of it. And like the line art is almost completely done and most of the color is filled in that picture. And then I started to suddenly see so many people draw the same character in pretty much the same pose, and it was like fuck. I didn't even look at those pictures beforehand, but it makes me feel so bad because there's always people who will get salty if your picture looks similar to theirs. Even if you did not plan that at all. Sometimes just happens. I mean, it wasn't Tracer first, but people always find something to nag about. Plus it bugs me personally because I try to sometimes come up with like stuff that is like maybe a little bit more original, even if that's a really hard thing to do. And I get so annoyed when I find like 20 pictures that kind of look just like it, and I'm like, fuck, shit. Brain, you think too simple sometimes. Where's my complicated brain when I need it? That's my general problem, that like when I draw perspective poses, it always looks weird because of the way that I shade. Yeah. Like to draw certain poses and stuff in perspectives because I think like perspectives can be really cool in character art, but it changes the proportions so much that it just tends to look wrong, even if it might be right to me. When I draw it myself, that is. If I see other people draw proportions, I'm like, man, this looks great. Once I do it, I'm like, looks so wrong. Because I'm not used to the way that my art looks in that shape. It's changed because of proportions and perspective proportions. It's like, fuck me. The main issues. Some of that stuff. This is just coloration, so I'm not find this angle. Because that's the soul. Does she have like... I think the part on her feet is... I have a proper picture of those shoes. Go again. Um... those shoes. Like drawing those kind of shoes somehow, I don't know. Similar to the ones that I have on this model. They are fun to draw. They also look like you won't slip out of them easily, which is really convenient. A pair of flip-flop sandal things that have like light, really slight heels. The back, really like those. There's something about heels making legs just look so much prettier. Sense. Shoes. Oh. Jesus Christ. I never realized how long I've been alive already. Oh, I thought I'd be further with the lines, but this time... Boy, was I wrong. Ayo. Oh, it's fun too. The fact that I'm so bad at Ori, but it's still fun to me to play. I don't know if that requires a certain amount of stupidity. Like, don't usually people like games they are not... At least I'm aware that I'm not good at it. But I hardly ever play platform jumping games, so it's not a surprise to me, to be honest. Why is this light not working out? Piece of shit. Well, so everything is fine. Anything will be fine. We will stay alive. At least that's what I hope. I'm trying to manifest it. Staying alive, staying alive. Line in the leg. Shame about her legs being bare is that I cannot add the squishy part. It was to wear socks or something. Cannot draw the squishy part. It's such a shame. No squishy part. Downgrading. Oops. Base coloring to some extent is just first the base color, but the issue is like the patterns. The patterns also are part of the base coloring process. And I have to draw the patterns. That's time consuming. Ugh, there was slime in my throat just now. Disgusting. Ah, I forgot the part here. Could I? How could I forget? Oops. A bit too much. Oh well. Oh. Eraser is too big. Oh no, she has just one leg. How awful. One funny thing that happened at some point. So, you know, we have horses. Like at one point, our phone was ringing, and our priest, like, was on the phone. My little sister picked up the phone when that happened. And she was like worried because she was like, why the fuck is the priest calling? Because, I don't know, you wouldn't expect the priest to just randomly call in your home, right? And she was like thinking, God, who the fuck died? What is he going to tell us? Whatever, I don't know. And he was like, yeah, I wanted to ask if I could go and get some of the horse poop for my tomato plants. Because like the people here are allowed to get some of it for their plants. Because it's good fertilizer. But I just think it's so funny because you don't expect your local priest to just be calling your home and be like, hey yo, can I have some horse poop? Was ready to embrace that someone died or something. Man. Big surprise. Here they leave it on one side of the road for people, really? Oh boy. Well, we have it in like a big thingy so we can get rid of it. Deliver it to like a farm where they use it for like electricity and stuff. Yeah. Please just call him for some horse poop. Something similar. We were all worried when it happened. Basically, my brother, my oldest brother, called on our house phone to talk to our mother. He just called her to talk to her, no reason whatsoever, just to talk to her, right? But he was on the house phone, and both my little sister and me, like everybody was like so suspicious of that. We were like, is there something going on? What the fuck is wrong? Why is he calling on a house phone? He has her phone number. He can literally just call her on her phone or message her. And then I was like, maybe there was something really important he had to tell her. Maybe he got his girlfriend pregnant. And then my little sister was like so in despair. She was like, no, I'm too young to be an aunt. I can't bear the idea of having grandchildren. What the fuck? Nephews and nieces. Not to mention they're not together for that long. I was like, so scared when he came over. Everyone asked like, why the fuck did you call on the house? We were like, just because, there was no reason for it. Everyone was like, what's the case? What's the reason? What could it be? Did he fall on his head? What happened? It was funny. Everyone went panic mode. Started to guess their guesses. Because he never calls on the house phone and it's like weird, you know? The house phone kind of mainly exists for like, I don't know, man, business shit. Scammers. Fucking scammers. Weirdest scammer to me is still the one who ended up asking me if I'm in a relationship. And I was like, I'm married. And he asked me how old my husband is and how old I am. I think I said 25 and my husband is 30 or 40, I don't remember. And he was like, isn't that too old? I was like, maybe. It was so fucking weird. It's like, why the fuck is wrong with this guy? He gave up on talking to me about there's a virus on my PC because he kept saying it's Microsoft, and I was like, I have Apple. I don't have Microsoft. He just was confused. That was so fucking weird. Can't with those scammers. But I feel so bad for people who actually fall for them. That's so bad for them. Best thing is, like, at work there was a scammer mail going around. Nobody told me about it. But I saw the mail and I was like, I've never heard of the name of the person who wrote that, and that mail reeks of scammer mail, at least from the way it's written. I just sent a picture to older sister since she works there. She was like, yeah, that's a scam. Everybody got that mail. I was like, well, good thing I don't click on links. I'm even cautious when my friends just send me links without saying anything to it. I'm just like, what's that? We'll usually ask them, what's that? And if they don't sound like my friends, I'm not going to click it. Can never be too careful. be careful with those fucking scammers. Viruses everywhere. But this caution also makes it hard for me to download anything without asking people for help to send me links and stuff of case that I accidentally download a virus. Like, I'm fucking scared. Whenever I emulate a game, I have to ask Chaz to get it for me. I'm too scared to download something shady. So he's always the one telling me what to download, or he downloads it for me and it's like, hey, you have to do this and that, and then you can play it. What would I do without my mods? The one who always watches my channel and the other one who takes care of my stupidity. Both playing their roles. Are you two my only mods? I'm not sure right now. Do I have anyone else with my mod? I don't think so. I think you two are my only mods. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I download all these drawing videos and like speed them up to have like a fast version for people who are interested in watching the process of this art piece. I don't know if I will cut the side off so that it's like just the screen. Or I don't know, because I feel like it will look so weird when my character just goes apeshit on the right. Maybe I just put a block or something over her, or drawing, I don't know. Need to see what it looks like. But I will also have to edit those videos as I sometimes stop drawing for quite a bit. I'm looking for references or talking to you guys. Checking something else. Or using the bathroom. Yeah. Editing has to be done on these clips if I do that. Oops. The way I draw feet is actually inspired by an artist that I really admire. He draws legs so pretty that I kind of was like, I want to do it just like that. So I kind of tried to learn how he draws legs and feet and applied it to my art style. Like, it's of course not the same, but it's inspired by him. He just tends to draw bodies so nicely. Should maybe do more studies on his art to get a bit better with anatomy, because his anatomy is really nice. Struggles a bit with guys now, but it got better actually. Like, that is the ones. Oh. But I'm more concerned about the girls. As I hardly ever draw guys. And though sometimes I really want to, but it's just the fact that I don't really like most of my pictures of my guys, because they always look like little girls. Or like teenagers. So it's like, because the proportions are so different compared to girls, tend to draw the faces longer. Maru, what the fuck are you doing? You look like a twisted worm up there. She's like twisting her body around like... Maru, what the fuck? Stop it. Creeps me out. She's having a... Bless you, girl. Sneezing attacks sometimes. Getting dusty. Not too warm and dry. Maruru. Maruru. Such a cute. But one thing I noticed, like a lot of people really like cat breeds, right? She's a ragdoll cat, so she's a cat-specific breed thingy, blah blah. But I must say, from my experience, like we had a Maine Coon before, I actually prefer quote-unquote actual cats over breed cats. From what I've seen from their personalities, like, yeah, they are cute and all that, but they don't really feel like cats. They have less personality, I'd say. Maru, don't bite the cable. Don't climb into the fucking garbage bin. Don't eat your own hair. Fuck's sake. Can't have anything standing anywhere without you trying to eat it. No. She's trying to eat the hair I brush out of her. Oh. Bless you, girl. Bless you. Achoo. Going to take a poopy? I hope not. Yes, I have to clean the litter box. Otherwise I'm gonna suffocate in here. So far, no poopy. Had a problem with not having my own place. The litter box has to be in my bedroom. Because I can't leave my door open. Ow. Oopsie. It's multiple, like they have multiple litter boxes throughout the house. But one in my room has to be, as I have to keep my door shut. I don't like sleeping with people. Especially not here. I used to have my door open when I was at my old room still. Like every now and then when it was too warm. I'd have my door open, but that was because there was nobody bothering me on that floor. Down here I live literally, my room is literally next to where everybody walks by when they change floors. Or go anywhere really. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Hey! Wanna lay on the desk? Here you go. She hasn't eaten anything yet, but she tends to bless you. She tends to try and eat her own hair, like the one that I comb out. Put it in my garbage bin. She's like, delicious hairballs. Good idea. Maple does the same though. She sees a hairball somewhere, she's like, delicious, go eat it. I don't know why she's so fucking stupid. Hairballs are probably the main reason why she had to go to the vet, emergency-wise. Because she kept puking and pooping them out. Maru, stop sticking your nose and stuff. Just lay down, please. You're wandering around and biting my cables. No. Bless you. If you don't stop yoinking stuff on my desk, little one, you go back in your bed. even have 2 beds now. Please. Order the second bed because they always fight over the one that they sleep in. Stretch. Oh. Knuckle breaker, eh? Oh god, I clenched my teeth. That hurt. Ow. I shouldn't clench my teeth when stretching. Yo, I have the perfect alert for when my little sisters should ever stream. Unclench your jaw, bitch, and blink. She would need an alert for blink that is not on cooldown because, man, she tends to not blink when she's focused. And clench her teeth. I too do that, but not to the extreme that she does. Those would be perfect alerts for her. Also, I stopped sticking your face into your monitor screen as an alert. I was thinking, like, a lot of people do like custom sounds for like their alerts, but I honestly wouldn't know what the fuck to put. Yeah. But I like the idea that it's possible to do that. Should I could make a purring sound somewhere, but that's more like an inside thing, you know, because like people who just drunk most likely wouldn't be aware that I have cats, that they are part of my streams, kind of, more or less. No. So that would be a little weird. I don't know. Could use sounds I make, but I wouldn't know what sounds, and I don't want it to be cringy. So I don't want to make weird sounds just for the sake of it. But I feel like that would be kind of tough. Probably. More fun? Question mark? There's still so much to do outline-wise. Gee, so much, so fucking much. It's incredible, insane, man. Crazy. One thing that happened a while ago, I was eating fries with my little sister, and I tend to not dip my fries into like too much sauce because not because I don't like it. Like I mainly use mayonnaise because I love mayonnaise. I don't like ketchup. I hate ketchup. I'm part of the mayonnaise fans. Despise ketchup. Anyways, she wanted to give me a bit of a mayonnaise, right? Sounds wrong. She always takes too much of it. So she dips a fry in there. But she like dips it so slightly. It was like a longer fry, you know, like thick boy. It was like tiniest, teeny tiny bit of mayonnaise on it, and she just handed it over to me, and I was like, wow. Wow. But it was funny because she so carefully dipped it into the mayonnaise. Oh man. She had to laugh as well. Because it looked so pathetic, man. It's a little teeny tiny bit of mayo. I wasn't sure what she was trying to do at first because she was so hesitant dipping the fry in there. Then she just slowly handed it over to me. Never had so little mayonnaise on a french fry. It tasted amazing. Couldn't taste the mayonnaise at all. Yeah. Ah! Oops. Okay. Thicken those lines as well. Then arm. First covering the arm, but first the thickness. Little fox will be orange. Bless you, girl. Is my room so dusty, or why are you sneezing so much? I also have, like, I feel like it could also really be that it's not that humid whenever heat is coming in here because it's from the fireplace. Maybe that bothers her. Could be a reason. So much. I want the liner is to be done, man. Come on, bitch. You can do it. You can do it. Finish at least the liner. Bet I'm gonna be at least 3 hours in when I should have the liner done. If I will be here for that long. Oopsie. How many hours did I sit on the fucking liner already? That's insane. Usually when I draw, I watch something on the side because I get bored. I even start doing that, like work is actually getting easier. I can't do it of course when I have to read something for work, but work is getting kind of easier to me when I watch stuff on the side. Especially if it's something that I already know. So I just mainly rewatch stuff I already know for side dish. Maruru. Hmm? Oh, you're so so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Oopsie. Actually, shall I draw this leg first? Because it's like a smaller portion of the body, kind of. It is so fucking weird. They're just tiny hands. Tiny fingers and long hands. See, like. See a little bit more because I'm fucking blind sometimes. right now, for example. What I find funny. So many people are always like, VTubers are all like old men sitting behind the model, being predators and stuff. Yet so many VTubers I see are actually really pretty people. But also like younger ones. Like they are usually like in their 20s, I feel like. Most of them are like early 30s. If maybe. I'm not sure how old they are. I never really looked into people's ages. But they look like they are in their 20s ish. Stupid to say that. I mean, some are guys, yeah, but it doesn't mean. Look at all the streamers or like whatever YouTubers who are actually predators. And most of them are young folks as well, like they are not that old. It's being like, hey, yeah, those people are all so and so old. Predators. Just because they use an anime model. Well, consider back to the time when almost everybody used an anime picture as their profile, never the matter what the gender is. Almost everybody I know had some kind of anime-ish profile picture at some time in their life. Because they liked what it looked like most of the how many Zelda games I want to play. But I'm still hoping that there will be an HD version release of Twilight Princess, another HD version, but for for the Switch. So I know that my brother will buy it, and if he buys it, I will be allowed to lend it from him, like I did with Skyward Sword. Okay, sounds outside. um, would be nice. Would just play it on the Wii U, but if they remove one for the Switch, I wouldn't mind playing that one. If I played one on the Wii U already, then I don't want to play it again, because I don't think streamers do streamers oftentimes play the same game they played before, unless it's for like nostalgia reason or something. Hey Marudu, you wanna come on my lap? Come here. Come here. No? Okay, stay on my footstool now. Maru likes feet. She likes mine. I don't know why though. A picture of her today. She was hugging my foot while sleeping. She even got sad and pouty when I pulled my foot away from her because it was getting cold. Because she was just like hugging some extent of it. Slim around my ankle she was hugging and her head was like kind of touching part of it. Ow. Ow! Don't scratch my leg, please. Ow, Maru, you're hurting me. Stop it. Telling me to shut the fuck up, are you? Okay, shut the fuck up, I'm sorry. Oh, she wants to take my pen, that's why. Never mind. Bless you. Gee, I guess I have to clean my room. Too dusty, or I don't know, man. What's the problem? Remember, she had like really bad sneezing attacks when I brought her into her introduction room first because there were carpets in there that I rolled away. Carpets are such fucking dust collectors, which is why I hate them so much. I don't like carpets. I despise them. They're just so nasty. Carpets are nasty. All the dust collecting underneath them, all the germs and dirt, and don't scratch my She just fell down my lap. Sorry, girl. Doesn't work like that. Are you sad now? Don't be sad. Satch. Ah. My Celebi keeps falling over. Celebi, why? Your head is too big for the wall, can't hold you. Always falling over because of its onion head. Didn't mean to do that. To use the hand. Remember when Last of Us 2 came out, I was considering playing it, but I'm so bad at shooter games. So I'm like, oof. I watched gameplay of it. Because I couldn't play it myself. That one time I actually watched the streamer. And also such a basic streamer. Well, basic. I don't really know streamers that I like, so I just went with PewDiePie, because it was the only name that came to my head. I don't know any other males or whatever streamers, like actual streamers. I saw some, but that was the only name that I knew. It was like, I bet he's going to play that game, and he did. So I watched that. Shame on me. Or something. Streamers and stuff. Oh fuck, this doesn't. There's actually like an art dude who also uploads stuff to YouTube every now and then. He reminds me so much of PewDiePie, I don't know, this personality. And I love that guy, he's fun too. Also his art tips are nice, I like that guy. That foot is ugly. See. Should be okay. Fine. Guess so. But there are a few like streamers nowadays that I discovered that mainly do like actually like Pokemon stuff that is really interesting, but also like Breath of the Wild is like how I mainly found them. Because they make up some absurd challenges. And it's kind of fun to watch them do it. Creative stuff they come up with. Good job. Ah! That was so weird. I feel like most people, or like a lot of people who actually start streaming because they were inspired by someone. Like I have people that I like who stream, but I don't really watch their stuff. They just seem like cool people. Or I agree with like stuff they say or something when I see clips of them. But I'm not like a loyal fan or whatever. I just think they might be nice. And I sometimes think that makes me weird. I'm not really have people that I am like, I don't know, really looking up to. I just watch people's content and I think they are nice. Maybe. Can't know, but from what you see at least. Or if they like stream stuff that I'm interested in. How many lines will it take me until I'm satisfied? Enter your guesses. Closest winner, I don't know. Gets me to say hi. Or ahoy. Oh, fucking bullshit. Getting a crap from pressing control set. Oh. I just... Please, man. Why is this line not working with me? It's not straight enough. It's so curvy. It doesn't look right. 360,000. Fuck. This one is okay, maybe. Look at it from afar. To judge further. Well, I don't know, man. Okay, I guess. Like, one thing I always find so impressive is when, like, people do, like, Nuzlockes for Pokemon. Can you not bug out? They are, like... They come up with, like, tactics and stuff, and it's so impressive. Like, I don't know, a lot of people will be like, oh, it's just a video game, you're such a nerd, blah, blah. But I feel like you could consider it at the same level as, like, games like chess. They are just games as well, and people still make a hype about it because you need to use your brain to be good at it. Like a lot of video games, actually, if you have like tactics and stuff and you understand how the game works to loop around it and stuff, I think that's fucking impressive. Or like speedrunners as well. They're so smart. I admire that stuff. Like watching professional nuzlocking stuff is so interesting. Makes me feel even stupider than I am already. Because I'm like, man, I know it's just a Pokemon game, but that shit is impressive. Planning and pulling stuff up like that. Like understanding so much of the game system. That's so cool. That stuff. Because I have no fucking idea. I just do stuff that feels right. And a lot of times it kills me. Imagine if I start my just ghost Pokemon Nuzlocke, because that one will not be randomized. I feel like I will fuck up a few times. I feel like there will be resets. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like it. I would probably though, because it's I plan to use Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I don't remember how the start went exactly, but it might be that you can save after creating your save file. And I would probably not start from 0, so we don't have to watch the same cutscenes over and over again, because that game is like really cutscene driven. I would probably save after the game thingy before I pick the starter. Then do it again. Because, man, nobody has time to watch the same cutscene 500 times or something. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Especially during a Nuzlocke, where nobody gives a shit about cutscene. About the game. About the story. But Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, have the best amount of ghost Pokemon. That's why I wanna choose those. They have most ghost Pokemon available. Not to mention the starter turns into ghost. Really good. Get your first ghost Pokemon right in the beginning, basically. It's great. But I'm a noob, so that's a suicide mission. I would probably have to read into stuff for like the gym leaders and all that as well in that case, so I have some understanding and some ideas for attacks that I should use. Just being stupid won't help me there. There won't be a Killer Bidoof. There will be 2 Killer Bidoofs. And I shall not live. That Bidoof was fucking scary, man. I'm still terrified of it. Almost ended my run in the first few minutes. Fucking Killer Bidoof god. Not fair to encounter gods so early in the game. Ah! Maruru! Maruru, you're falling! All is good. Little fluff ball. She looked so traumatized just now because she almost fell down my lap again. She's sleeping next to me on the desk. Well, oh well. Under the sea. It's tickling. Sure, we had guilds. Where would they be located? I won't. Ah. It's getting too warm in my liking. It's so weird, I actually kind of prefer... I can't sleep with my windows closed. Like, I have to get fresh air into my room, or I wake up bathed in sweat and feeling suffocated as fuck. Really bad. But I also have to consider that cats like it warmer, and I'm like, man, can't keep my window open at night because of them. Can't have them be too warm or too cold. I need them comfortable. I haven't really sleeping that well in like so many weeks. Depressing. My brother actually seemed a bit sad when I told him today that I will most likely not go with him tomorrow. Because I have work to do and being away for that long makes it hard for me to catch up. If it was just a few, like 2-hour drive or something and another 2-hour drive, that would be fine. But like 5 hours and 5 hours and then some time in between because you gotta eat and stuff. It's just too much. Entire day wasted, kind of. Wasted. I remember when I was little, my brother would have like games where you car race and stuff. I always wanted to play those games as well because it seemed fun. But even there, even little me was too stupid to be able to properly control in-game cars. I remember only driving against the wall and not getting further. I still struggle with like cars in game because their steering is so fucking weird. I always crash into everything. Yeah. Here's this. It's been almost soon 3 hours. Jesus. I think I had like 10 minutes before I started, but still. I'm so slow. I'm the slowest person. Oh. Hi. Attention. The problem is I will have to leave around 10 p.m. because I gotta feed the cat so she will throw a tantrum. Which means I don't have much time, like 40 hours. That much too, I will finish them today. I'm so slow. And this is why art is so fucking expensive, my dudes. It takes so long. Fluffy baby. Why can't you and me will be happy together again? Why I got you in the first place, little one. Sounds so mean, but that's just the case. That's the brutal truth, Maru. Don't step on my keyboard. Stretching in front of my second monitor. Do not eat the cable. Fucking hell. He's laying behind my bless you laptop. Don't eat it. Bless you. Sneezy, sneezy. Oh no. Wait. My Maru, stop. My camera is not recognizing me anymore. Let me reset it. Oh. I think my VTube studio killed itself or something. Camera on. Okay. Hello? Come on, camera, why are you not working anymore right now? Camera? Hello? Maru. Don't push your arms through my laptop. Don't do that. You are going to hurt my screen. You're not going to eat the cable. Bad girl. No. Well. Is it still not working? It should work now. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Now it works again. There we go. It was broken. I don't know. Probably the cable or something. Or something like that. Still there. Just still there. Shock. Yeehaw. You know what's been stuck in my head? The fucking yeehaw of the smile for me game. I can't get it out of my head anymore. The bed. Yeehaw. Boy. Fucking creepy as bad that's talking to me. Creepiest way possible. Like some creepy dirt. What the fuck, dude trying to flirt with you? Creepy, I'm scared of a bed. Game was nice though. I think it was fun. It was something very different and unique. Despite being stuck sometimes, I feel like I enjoyed this game more than I thought I would. Like, I'm always worried with like games that I haven't really heard anything from because I don't know. But I'm positively surprised. Got a few more games because I got like codes from a friend. Which got me some games for free. I intend to play them, but I don't know when. Kind of checked my old YouTube account the other day. I actually got like a decent amount of views on my videos there, and even like quite a chunk of comments, especially because I used to do like a lot of fan art speed paint thingies. So obviously I got comments on that. But I'm like kind of surprised because I don't get these kind of comments most of the time anymore these days. There were like a lot of people praising my stuff. Just like, it was nice, yes. It's kind of funny because like a lot of them always mention like, oh, why don't you try sell your art? Thing is, I am. Ever have. On DeviantArt, the problem was that people didn't want to spend money, they wanted to spend points, and you can't transfer points into money, and I didn't like that. I can't do shit with points because I didn't really care about what you can do with it on DeviantArt. I think I eventually gave all my points to my best friend. Because she's somewhat active on DeviantArt still, but I am not. I only have an account there so that I can see her art. I mean, she posted on Twitter as well. I used to not understand Twitter at all at first. Only reason I made myself a Twitter was first of all so I can chat with her, and secondly because I was like, maybe I try posting my art on Twitter as well. Can't hurt, right? And then at some point I decided to do YouTube, and I was like, I might just use the same account. Because I don't know, I was like, should I post my art on a separate account? Or shouldn't I? And then I was like, well, the thing is I do art streams, so it would be kind of weird if I have like I don't know. Feels weird because of art streams if I have two separate accounts for that kind of stuff. So I kept it as one. Yeah. Oops, saving. Saving means leggy. Leggy. I'm a bad person. I like legs and head. Exposed. They are fun to draw. Yeah, so much going on. Is it round? It's not. It's this. One thing I really like is that like at some point someone realized the amount of detail I try to put into my art pieces, like the attention of detail I kind of have. Like as an artist personally, I feel like a lot of times, I mean if you're an artist you notice a lot of stuff in other artists art detail wise, but I'm not sure, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of times the normal the average viewer your art will not really notice a lot of stuff that you thought of while you were drawing. Because probably somewhat an eye for it, of course. So having people notice that is really nice. Like I love seeing the little details in artists' art pieces and analyzing it. But in fact, I hate it when artists don't sign their work in a way that I can see their name properly. Because if I really like their art, I would like to look them up so I can more of it, and that doesn't work if there is no watermark. There's so many art pieces where I'm like, man, I love this art. Who the fuck is the artist? Can't find them. That sucks. Hate seeing art and then unable to see more of it because I cannot find the artist. Even if you Google backwards search, you often don't find results because people re-upload. If you are popular, or even if you're not, but people just re-upload to so many places and they never credit, and it's just a clusterfuck. Sad. That's why I sign my art actually multiple times. I mean, partially because of protecting it, of course, but also because I personally hate it when there is no watermark on a picture. I'm trying to find the fucking artist who drew that beautiful piece of art, and I wanna watch it. I wanna see it all. And I can't, because I don't know their name, or if they are even active anymore. Big grrr. I feel like there's quite a chunk of artists I found because I looked at the watermark picture. I'm thankful for it. got the message. Message that tells me to fuck off. I managed to draw the line, that is. Just mark it as red. I read the message. Funny when I not last time but the time before that when I went to the vet with Maple, there was a breeder there who had like kittens of a cat breed that I really like. And I asked her what cats these are because like obviously they are fucking cute, right? Told me like, oh. I was like, yeah, I just got myself a kitten, so. And she was like, do you want one? I was like, nah, I can't afford another one. Not to mention I already have two. I just got myself one, but man, were they adorable. I really like that cat breed. It's really similar to Maru, but it's not the same one. But I decided against this one. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Sadly, no finishing the fucking outlines, but almost. Close call. Very close call. Let's see. This is going to be a long-ass process, isn't it? I mean, once the lilac is done, filling in the colors will be still a lot of work because of the patterns that I have to draw. But the shading, I mean, the most part, the thing that takes the most time is pretty much, especially the hair. Always. Always the hair. But other than that, be forever till, oopsie. This picture is done. Fuck. Might be though that I wait a bit for uploading it because I'd like the Genshin Impact tag to trend on Twitter for uploading it, you know. So this picture gets some attention. Anyways. Oops. Saving. Oh. Almost 3 hours. Oh wait, let me unplug my tablet and my cable so I can use my mouse. I mean, it's almost done. The things on the floor are a lot of details, so those will take a little bit longer. The hair shouldn't take so long, and then the coloration will take some time. But yeah, got pretty far. Nice. Lining takes a lot of time, which is why it's such a pain in the ass. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at here, and I will see how I will stream the rest of the week. But I hope that I get to stream Ori and the horror game and hold art streams in the morning and like see how it goes. Maybe another horror game, maybe 2 instead of just 1. And yeah, I will hopefully see you guys on the weekend then, and Friday, cause this weekend as well, depending on how Maple is doing. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated once I have news, obviously. So thank you guys for coming here today. I hope you have a nice rest of the day, evening, and to see you hopefully by the end of this week if everything is fine and good. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye bye!